Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So the question I'm going to be asking today is, are Android tablets still worth it, or are they going extinct? Because whenever Android tablets were first released, I kind of thought they would perform very similar to how they did in the smartphone world, where it would be the dominant mobile OS used for both phones and tablets. But as we all know, that wasn't the case. Apple's iPad still dominates, and second to them is actually Microsoft with their Surface Pro tablet lines. And so this tablet I have here is actually one that I was really excited for when it first came out. It's the Asus convertible tablet, and I actually made one for Windows as well. And what I liked about this, I could actually detach it. And this one is actually running a really old version of Android. It's running KitKat, so 4.42. I don't know if you could see that there. So if I remember correctly, this came out in 2013, 2014. And it still works today. As you can see there, I can still use it. So, going back to that whole question, are Android tablets still worth it? I don't think for most people they're worth it, for the simple fact that most people nowadays, they use their smartphones for everything. And now that smartphones are so much bigger than they were years ago, 4 years ago, and at the same time the resolution on them is pretty amazing, it's really hard to make a case for using an Android tablet. Because the main difference between this and Apple's tablet and Microsoft's tablet is the ecosystem. Both Apple and Microsoft have an ecosystem that works well for the whole tablet format as well. And in the whole Android space, it was never something that they could do really well, because I think as early as Android Honeycomb, they were actually trying to make this more tablet friendly. So it would work on the tablet, it would work on the TVs, but really mainly tablets, because at the time Apple's iPad was still the most popular, but it wasn't as dominant as it is now. So Google, with all their Android providers, were trying to get ahead of the curve. But unfortunately, it never got to that point. Because in order for you to have a tablet optimized experience, you actually need developers to actually make programs that take advantage of that format. And honestly, that never happened. And Google is still trying with their Pixel tablet. And I don't know how much longer that's going to work, because once again, it's not about the technical aspects of the operating systems. It's the fact that you need software that supports that. You need an entire ecosystem that goes around that. And Apple has that locked down, and Microsoft has their own ecosystem with it. Specifically, whenever you do buy the Surface Pro tablets, there's a lot of features made just for that tablet, and it works really well. And so overall, I am disappointed that Android tablets did not mature in the same way that their Android operating system did on their mobile devices. I was really hoping that there would be a huge contender in the whole tablet arena, because I really like them. Now, you could still use an Android tablet right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just, using this for like just browsing and so forth, but once again, just don't see the advantage here. I did see at the beginning that there could have been an advantage because it is still Android, but the user experience, for some reason, is just really clunky with this, and once again, it goes back to the fact that software is not really optimized for it. So I think that's what really basically killed this whole idea of the Android tablets taking over. And I don't think it's going to be coming back. I think if you have an Android tablet, enjoy it. I think companies like Samsung are probably one of the last few ones that are really still producing new tablets, besides all the other smaller companies out in China. And so those are my thoughts on that. I was hoping to have better news for anybody who loves Android tablets. And if you do, you can still purchase them. I just think that in the near future, they'll probably go extinct for sure. And so if you had any thoughts on this, whether you have an Android tablet yourself, or maybe you have some other tablet, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.